Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Aries. So, Aries, as always, I'm doing your reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. Um, so Aries, today we are talking about receiving a gift, receiving a present, but I feel like somehow you were not that eager, or at least not that anxious to open it up, right? And that is the whole guidance actually coming very strongly since the beginning of your reading of open your gift, open your present, Aries. It's being handed to you because we're starting with this beautiful Ace of Pentacles that came in with this very strong message of open your gift. This is yours. This has been addressed to you. This is something that was picked especially for you, was chosen for you, right? And it's being given to you now so that you can enjoy this process of unwrapping a beautiful gift that was carefully made or chosen or done for you, right? Or picked up for you. And I feel like somehow maybe I was going to say maybe this feels too good to be true, but I don't feel like that's not part of it. I feel like there's something going on emotionally with you with this Eight of Cups here that is pulling all of your attention towards this thing that feels a little bit like low energy, or at least like having some sort of like negative emotion associated to it, whether it's pain or loss or sadness or frustration, or maybe you're upset because, you know, traditionally the Eight of Cups talks about somebody leaving, whether this is you or this is somebody else. And I'm not actually seeing if this is something that I feel like the reason for this negative emotion that is coming from the Eight of Cups, and this is the reason why you're not enjoying so much this moment, you're not celebrating this gift, or at least you're not, it's like you're not that passionate or that eager to unwrap something that, it's like to you this is having a little bit more importance at this moment, right? Because it's weighing you down. It's something that maybe you could not, I mean, it's not something that a small present could resolve, right? If it's like a deeper issue or like an emotional, profound sense of loss that you are, maybe you're dealing with grief, or maybe you're dealing with something or somebody that is not there with you to enjoy this moment, right? Perhaps you are receiving this, but you are not with those you wish to, you know, share this with. So this is not having the same value to you, right? And the interesting thing is that this Four of Pentacles coming next, this card is actually complementing, it's actually talking about two cards at the same time, both the Four of Pentacles, but also because of this fifth, right, or this extra pentacle that you're receiving. It's like I want to add this pentacle to put it here in the middle of this Four Pentacles to make the Five of Pentacles, which is the card that is coming through with this very subtle message of this is meant for you. This present is to make you feel like you belong, make you feel like you are in the right place. Because right now I feel like there is, what this card is talking about is lack, right? Is something that you're missing. Perhaps somebody, right? Perhaps there is like an emotional connection that was cut off, or that, you know, there was this detachment that is still lingering on, at least emotionally, in you, Aries. And I feel like in your space there, it's almost like I'm seeing like like a room where you used to share with somebody, right? And then this person is no longer there. So there is like plenty of room. I feel like maybe you're feeling, that is the thing about this Four of Pentacles too. It's like there is not much of like emotion or passion or excitement in your part. It's almost like there is a little bit of stagnancy, or like a like a stale room, right? A room that is very quiet, is very dormant, is very like a space where nothing very exciting happens, right? Because maybe very recently you had this sensation of having to go away, or having to just distance yourself from somebody that is significant to you. Or maybe we're not even talking about a person, we're talking about a situation that provided you with some sort of emotional fulfillment, especially because I feel like it is here and it's part of your present, right? But because it's still wrapped and you're just not finding that joy to open it, right? Because maybe you're mourning something that is no longer there. It's like you're still looking backwards to what was lost instead of being open to the thing that is coming your way. And it's like you're yet to find out how valuable it is, right? And this is all coming from this guy here, the King of Pentacles. This actually came through as the one who is gifting you this pentacle here. They are handing you something that is still wrapped. It's like you don't know exactly what is in it, right? But somehow this person here is coming through as a very respectable person. It's like even if you are in this situation that you are still lingering upon something that there is no way to have it back, or to return to the old days, or return to how things were before, right? It's like this has become too stale, right? Because of the Four of Pentacles. So this is what this King of Pentacles, who seems to be like a very practical 3D mundane kind of person, right? It's like they know how to dwell in a very abundant, perhaps, reality. It's like their physical reality is filled with the like the physical amenities. This is what I'm hearing, but I don't know if it makes sense. It's like all of the kind of human needs. It's like they excel in providing the best, right? It's like they have access to, just as an example, it's like the best towels, the best sheets, the best clothes, the best restaurants, whatever it is. It's like they really are doing fine, and they are trying to, well, more than fine actually, but they're trying to hand you something that they picked up specially for you, and it's something that belongs to their reality in a sense, right? And it's like they are sharing it with you, but they have wrapped it up as a present because maybe they know that you're going through this phase, so they don't want to maybe overwhelm you if the value of it could be overwhelming, because I feel like it carries something that you are not seeing yet. So after this King of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups. And here, what they're giving you in terms of being rational in a sense, or being like very, having a very straightforward perspective, right? Without inserting too much of the emotions into the equation, right? Because this is what you're doing. It's like you are embedding your physical reality with the emotional loss, or with the delusion that you could have this person back, or just like really letting this sink you in a sense, or to just pull you down, right, to these lower frequencies. And I feel like this is what this person here is trying to uplift you and remove you from this situation. This Ten of Cups here came through with a message of detaching yourself emotionally from what this Eight of Cups means to you, Aries. So because here, you know, usually I see the two fives overstacked, right? Stacked over each other. Here, because these fives are just like side by side, but not like interlaced, right? It's like they're just close enough so that you can have this outside perspective. And this is what is part of the gift that this King of Pentacles wants to give you, right? It's part of unwrapping your present, because it allows you to have this outside perspective that I feel like until now it's like maybe you didn't want to, right? Maybe you still want to stay attached, you want to stay intertwined with this memory, right, of this situation, of this relationship. So part of the gift, right, is this detangling or this detaching that you are so emotionally embedded in. And this is what brings movement to your life, to your physical reality with the Three of Pentacles. So if you are here, right, mourning or grieving or just feeding your sadness, feeding what went wrong or what didn't happen or what you lost, right, and things became too stale or too empty, right? This is what is coming through mostly with the Four of Pentacles. Here, it's like, it's almost like they give you a very clear, straightforward reality check. And from this very respectable place, right? Because there is respect for this person. It's like this person is one that you really pay attention to what they say because they mean well, right? They are bringing you a gift. And part of the gift is this reality check. And this reality check is starting with the emotional fulfillment that maybe you are creating this picture perfect reality, or you know, just wish for what could have been if that or this or whatever happened, right, that caused the separation, that caused the distance, or whatever it is. So it's like they're trying to bring down the illusion that maybe you were just, you know, it was just creating this very low frequency kind of loop, right? That was bringing you all of the stagnancy, right? So part of the gift is taking away what is causing, it's almost like a splinter, right? If here there is an element that is keeping it all together, but at the same time creating this even larger emptiness, or like this sensation that things cannot move forward because it's no longer the same situation, it's no longer the same relationship. It's like here, once that thing is removed, or once that illusion that the reality could have been different if, you know, the relationship was the same, or whatever it is, whatever the specific is, Aries, without that thing in your physical reality, right, and it's part of the emotional detachment, things are allowed movement, things are allowed a more dynamic it's coming through almost like a cleanse, right? It's like really going through like a physical cleanse, like just go through your closet and declutter and remove the thing that is maybe reminding you of somebody or reminding you of the loss, because that is exactly the thing that is keeping everything in this standstill mode, right? So it's like they're not, that's the thing, they're not just bringing you the gift and leaving, right? This is not like the mailman that comes in to deliver your present. It's like they are gifting you with something, but part of it is like what they are saying or what they are adding to it. It's like the gesture of giving you something, but it's like there is context to it, right? There is like it's almost like there is a beginning, there is a middle, and perhaps there is an end. But I feel like in your case, you don't really know what to do with it. That's the thing. It's like you're not so interested in opening up this gift. Because after this movement begins, even when you do go through this cleanse, right? Through this very straightforward, very direct cleanse, because of this maybe this very like it's not strict, but very, yeah, I feel like direct is the most, well, honest conversation, right? Direct and honest conversation coming from this person who seems to be thriving in this 3D world, right? So it's like they know how to deal with this reality, and they want to give you something from this realm that could help you move yourself away from this place where nothing much happens, right? Because there is the sense of emptiness, to one that is dynamic, to one that, well, to me the threes are always embedded with the idea or the concept of co-creation, right? So maybe they are gifting you like how to co-create again, or what it's needed, like the elements in this 3D realm that are needed for you to co-create again, for things to move again in your life. And because you're coming with the Knight of Swords here at the end, I feel like when they come with a very straightforward instruction perhaps, or just like a friendly advice, right? Because they're seeing it from the outside, and so they are asking you to do the same thing, but maybe to you is really delicate and sensitive to touch such an emotional point of view where you once believed things would go in a certain way, but they didn't somehow. And so having to readjust that and, remove the element that is now missing anyways. It's like maybe you don't really know where to begin. So this is what you're coming through here at the end saying. It's like, so what are you exactly asking me to do? It's like they are brutally honest and very, very practical. It's like they don't have emotional attachments like you do, Aries, I feel like. And so for them, especially because they're coming from this outside perspective, it's like for them is maybe very, very simple, right? And maybe with what they have, it's like they are trying to help you in any way possible, even if it is in a very practical kind of way, just to uplift you with a gift, right? That you have to unwrap yourself and make that movement, right? Because it starts with this well, the thing that was lacking movement, right, in the beginning. So when you ask them, but where should I begin? So what are you exactly saying to me that I have to do? It's like there is a step by step, and this is something that came up in the Aquarius reading, I believe, not yesterday, the day before, but they're not giving you any instructions. It's like it's almost like they're saying exactly what it is, not what you need to do. Although, in a sense, they are giving you this reality check where you have to detach yourself from the illusion of what you expected to be the realization or the manifestation of this 10 of Cups. This ideal of, maybe we're talking about a relationship that could be, this family in the future, but it doesn't matter what it is. It's like just an example. But to you, I feel like it's actually very interesting because we're talking about a present that is that has been wrapped, right, for you to really open it up, right? There is this action that is required, right? Because it's like it's part of this this initial movement again. But what I'm getting now at the end here with this Knight of Swords is that you cannot wrap around your mind what is exactly that they're trying to do. It's like maybe you're too up in your head when they are too down here in this earthly realm, right? So it's like I feel like you're not getting them, and that is the reason why you're not wanting to unwrap this present that they're giving you, right? Maybe it's too sensitive, maybe it's just too soon, maybe you don't know exactly what to think about this and where to begin. So I'm going to pull more cards for you, Aries, in the extended reading. And also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes as a final guidance, hoping that, you know, we can find a little bit of clarity so that you can know exactly what to do to open this gift that is being given with, well, with a lot of consideration for you, right? But it's also coming with this reality check. So maybe you're not wanting to see or to receive this reality check. But we'll see what comes up in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.